Back in 1988, a huge earthquake devastated the country of Armenia. Tens of thousands of people were killed and hundreds of thousands were made homeless. Rock Aid Armenia was set up to help children who were affected by that earthquake. Our biggest project was a remake of Smoke on the Water. As you'll see from this documentary, we were helped out by some of the biggest names in rock. Today, here in Armenia, there are signs everywhere that this country has still not fully recovered from the earthquake. To find out how you can help, go to rockaidarmenia.com. In the meantime, settle back and enjoy this piece of rock history. This is the making of Smoke on the Water.
Metropolis Studios, London. Here, during the summer of '89, 13 of the biggest names in rock banded together to re-record a classic in aid of the victims of the Armenian earthquake. Saturday, the 8th of July, 1989, and the first of 5 sessions that will form the making of Smoke on the Water. While the studio is set up, the first of an all-star cast arrives. Roger Taylor from Queen.
This way, Rog.
The producer with the mammoth task of recording the session is Gary Langan, best known for his work with Queen, Billy Idol, and Yes. The role of guitarist on the session was to have been filled by another Queen member, Brian May. Unfortunately, a broken arm sustained only days earlier prevents him playing for some weeks, although he still turns out to lend his encouragement and support.
Yeah, they sound okay.
On bass is the legendary Chris Squire, founder member of the group Yes, one of Britain's most successful rock exports.
Have you ever played before together, Roger?
No, never. No.
Yesterday was the first time when we rehearsed it, yeah.
Was it strange, or was it just quite natural? Did you just go into it?
No, I've always liked his drumming.
How did you get involved in it, Roger? Was there a quick phone call somewhere, or did you see something on
literally
TV?
just somebody rang me up, and the office rang me up and said, would you like to do it? And it sounded like a great cause, so I thought, yes, of course. I mean, it's hard to say no if you're around.
What about you, Chris? Did you have the time to just slot in?
Yeah, actually it was very convenient for me because I live in Los Angeles now and we're in the middle of just starting to go into Yes recording, but I needed to come over to England anyway, so it was very good timing for me for a few days, and I think obviously the cause is very worthwhile. It's a great shame what happened, and so I guess one feels good about doing something like that.
How did you do it?
I had an argument with a skateboard, or an argument with a curb on a skateboard.
And you lost?
And I lost, and it broke just here on the humerus, which is not as funny as it sounds, but it's going to heal though, you know. So I'm going to put my bid on later.
Stepping in at short notice to fill the gap left by Brian May is talented session guitarist Jeff Beecham. Co-producer and keyboards man on Smoke on the Water is Jeff Downes, best known for his work in the supergroups Yes and Asia.
Any ego problems?
No, I don't think so. I think, you know, we rehearsed yesterday and we sorted out the ego problems then, really. I suppose really it's the riff that's the famous thing as much as the song. I mean, you know, the song, if you analyse it, is really a kind of a one-chord jam, you know, and really the riff is the thing which has made it a kind of memorable rock classic, I suppose.
Just felt a bit lumpy going through some of the changes.
Well, if Paul sings it this time, it might just clip into place.
We all came down to Montreal on the
Paul Rodgers' vocal talent is as highly regarded within the music business as amongst record buyers the world over. Perhaps best known for his performance with Free on the classic All Right Now, he's also sung with groups Bad Company and The Firm.
I got a feeling that you're going to tear the arse, I'm sure I can use this as an adult show, the arse out of that song.
This kind of thing is great because all of the politics or whatever that separate various people in their various things can be thrown out of the window, really, and music in general can pull together and actually do something useful, you know, which is great, I think.
Could we do this? Could we come out of the solo, which is on a verse, into a chorus, and at the end of that chorus, we cut back to the drums. Would that get a bit complicated?
No, we can do that.
Let's set it back up.
No version of Smoke on the Water would be truly authentic without the original Deep Purple vocalist and co-creator, Ian Gillan.
You can't remember the riff. Can you remember the words?
The words, no. We all came out to Montreal.
Montreal.
On the edge of the lake.
Right.
And there it is in flames. But there we are, sitting in the... Oh, it's a hell of a story, actually.
We all came out to Montreal on the lake to meet shore.
Roger wrote the word. Roger came up with Smoke on the Water, Roger Glover. Wrote it on a napkin, Smoke on the Water, as we watched the casino. It's an old wooden casino, a couple of 100 years old, and some crazy guy came in with a flare gun. We were watching a Frank Zappa concert. It's all there in the lyrics.
Couldn't possibly. Here's to the project. Cheers. My God. Straight Pepsi, huh?
Exactly, yeah.
Whoa.
So,
After After recording the first take of the song, Gillan listens with the rest of the band and has some interesting comments.
The only thing is the pickup at the beginning.
It does pick up a bit.
And I think the drum pickup. I just think. I just had a feeling that the guitar thing should go through twice. I've seen this song go wrong before by playing it too fast. Can I quote you?
Someone that one, please.
Put that in a press release.
I've seen this song go wrong.
Gillan said, I've seen this song go wrong before.
So I think it's a nice, comfortable tempo.
I think one does need to maintain the live performance element of it.
And also the fun.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's a good blend.
Saturday, the 5th of August. Having completed the backing track with a basic rhythm guitar, the song is ready for the many lead guitar overdubs that have been planned. First off the blocks are Brian May, whose arm, though still sore, will allow him to ring out some riffs, and Dave Gilmour, fresh from completing a massively successful world tour with Pink Floyd.
Get lost, it's all up there, where we are. The little arrow shows where we are. I will. Sounded too.
The stuff between the vocals, that's great. Well done, it's just. Did you take all that?
Yeah.
Great, it's good.
Between their respective groups, Gilmour and May have sold in excess of 120 million albums. They've never played together before, so this was a perfect first opportunity to trade licks.
Let's talk about the Pink Floyd, because over the past couple of years... Let's talk about the Pink Floyd. But over the last couple of years, you've done an immense amount of touring, a lot of very consistent touring. What's created this sudden burst of energy?
Well, we enjoy it. We got rid of old Misery Guts, and now we can do what we feel like.
Misery Guts would be Roger Waters?
Well spotted.
I mean, I saw Deep Purple quite a few times, yeah. I remember one particular time, which I've probably recounted before, where they played at my college, and the power went, and I remember them. This is where I kind of learnt what professionalism was, because they, with no power, the guy just, the frontman, who I think was Gillan, must have been Ian Gillan,
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, just stood there and sort of told a few jokes, got the audience very, very much on their side, and gradually things began to come back, and they just took the audience to a new level once the power came back on. It was very good, very impressive.
Hot on the heels of Messrs. Gilmore and May, Ian Gillan drops by to finish off his vocal track and delivers what turns out to be an impressive performance.
Place around, but some stupid with a flare gun and burn the place to the ground. Smoke on the water, fire in the sky. Smoke on the water. They burned down the gambling house. It died with an awful sound now. A funky clod was running in and out. He was pulling kids out the ground.
Flawless.
When it all
Well,
was
almost.
over, had to find a place to swear. You won't believe this. I finally forgot the words.
Sunday, the 27th of August, and halfway through his huge European tour, Black Sabbath axeman Tony Iommi has arrived to shift the track up a gear.
They're new this year.
You've seen some weird, haven't you, sir?
It's only 2 weeks old.
Do I have another?
Yeah?
Just one with the tuning. Make sure we got that together.
Do I get the sound first before I turn up? Or?
Iommi's distinctive style has graced over 19 albums, earning him a well-earned reputation as one of the finest exponents of rock guitar.
It's a bit loud though, wasn't it, Tim? I couldn't hear anything else.
There's always a bit of sort of friendly competition between you guys in the early 70s.
Well, there was very few of us about then. There was, Zeppelin and Purple and Sabbath, but that's in 69. Brian's going to say something in a minute, I know he is.
Brian, I saw you earlier on. You were almost
Come on,
being
you.
Mr. Producer there,
Old
watching
chap.
him doing his
No.
last guitar bit. So that was great. I loved it. I loved those high bits.
He's great. He's
I mean, it must be difficult to judge one of your old mates.
I can't keep my mouth shut, basically. I tend to jump up and interfere with everybody. Yeah, well, I got excited when he's doing it, and I just wanted to make sure they capture it, you know.
Well, you've been involved in 3 of the sessions now, haven't you, here?
Well, the first one I wasn't very involved with because the arm was broken, but I'm now in rude good health. Well, our backgrounds aren't that much different, you know. We were probably both playing Shadows numbers about 40 years ago, you know.
30 years ago.
Would you fancy going on the road with Brian and the rest of these guys?
I've been trying to get him on the road for blooming years.
I may have to go out with him.
So that would be quite a lineup on stage if we had just had you two and Richie Blackmore, Dave Gilmore, and all the rest of the guys managing to fit on just at the side. It's
It would probably be a horrendous racket.
yes, but can you imagine the demands backstage?
What kind of demands?
What, to get us off? Get them off, quick!
Richie Blackmore yet has to put his piece on, you know, so he'd probably rub everyone else off, you know.
You heard that, Richie? He said that.
Probably deservedly so, you know.
Aren't you
I'd
gonna
love to
stick
see
around and
Richie,
check
but I was
what
hoping
he's
he's going to walk in the door, yeah.
And so he did. Richie Blackmore, ace guitarist with Deep Purple, and the man responsible for the riff that has inspired more guitar players than any other. Blackmore is one of the key figures in rock guitar, with a string of major rock classics to his credit. His interests are not only confined to music, however, and as he was about to embark on a tour of German castles, it wasn't long before the conversation turned to things macabre.
For instance, I had one experience.
No, you can't.
The studio is up some stairs, And I was walking towards these stairs to come down in the studio, and this lead went taut. Can you imagine a lead, just a guitar lead, just about this high, tried to trip me up as I was going down the stairs. And there was nobody in the room. So I was like, let's get out of here.
Sunday, the 10th of September, and the 4th Rock Aid session. Rock music has provided a platform for many talented keyboard players over the years, but very few have achieved the status of Keith Emerson. Formerly with The Nice, he subsequently joined Greg Lake and Carl Palmer to form the legendary supergroup Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
I wanted it to be a musical contribution. If it was anything less than that, I would not have done it. I'd send the money in. But what we're dealing with here is a rock classic, and we are all working together on this for a good cause.
Emerson had come well prepared to the session, basing his contribution on ELP's classic version of Fanfare for the Common Man.
Is that all right?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
I mean, the occasional stab, with the brass there.
It's good sound, actually. It really blends in well with the guitar. Yeah.
So do you take that one?
Yeah.
You got that one?
Yeah.
Fine, I can go now, right?
Yeah.
Right, that kind of stuff. Seriously. The amazing thing about it is that I think we work so well together on this, and it is so right, it's not contrived. Thank you very much. The main thing that has been said is that it sounds so right that we're all doing it.
the idea of singing Smoke on the Water with guys like this, I mean, is a dream come true for me. I mean, it's I've had more fun in the studio over the 3 sessions that we've had. I mean, I actually met Brian May eventually, you know, which was a dream of mine all times. And you very seldom get the chance to meet your own heroes because you're always in a different part of the world, or you're on a different tour, or in a different studio, and that sort of thing.
Another major addition to the vocal ranks, Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden.
I was saying, you know, so when I was 18, I was playing this in pubs, you know, so he was still getting royalties from it. It's great.
We all came out to Montreux by the legend.
Though a relatively more recent resident of the hard rock hierarchy, over the last decade, Maiden have achieved phenomenal success, inspiring one of rock's most loyal followings.
Frank Zappa and the Mothers were at the best place around. But some stupid with a flare gun, he burned the place to the ground.
I mean, I was just really, you know, I was really glad to be asked. And,
You were told, Bruce. Let's be fair.
I was, well, no, I was asked, and then he phoned up and told me.
Smoke on the water, whoops. Smoke on the water. Smoke on the water.
By pure chance, top Canadian rocker Bryan Adams had dropped by to check out the studios. Taking up Life Aid Armenia's invitation, Adams created another first on the record by singing backing vocals with Ian Gillan.
Smoke on the water.
I think the vocals really are sort of almost incidental in Smoke on the Water. It's a good story, and it had a sort of a special time in history. It was well publicised, but I think of all the kids I meet backstage who are guitarists, I mean, everyone seems to be a guitar player. It's the song that every garage band starts with. It's the riff that every guitarist first learns.
Yeah.
And so to complete the lineup, Life Aid Armenia asked Rush guitarist Alex Lifeson. Accompanied by dinner-bound Jeff Downs, Lifeson affirmed his distinctive style with a particularly catchy rhythm track. Thus, rock's most impressive cast list was complete. As for the experience, Ian Gillan.
We're having fun. We're not, you know, there's no great halos or anything like that. We're actually having a good time doing it. And I think that's one of the things that we've gradually learned to accept. I mean, some years ago, for a rock band to be involved in things like that was, you just were never asked.
Let's just try one there.
Okay, very good.
Right, I'm off then, bye.
Just to remind us where the money's going, it's to these people and thousands like them. But how will the money be spent? Here's Life Aid Armenia to explain.
We're actually having an independent committee made up of experts from different organisations who are on the ground in Armenia, who know the long-term problems, who are going to be working there on a long-term basis. And we're having a distribution committee which is going to assess the projects that we need to spend money on. And very much, what we actually want to try and do is to spend money on care and counselling. Because one of the things, the problems of the whole disaster is the psychological damage that it's caused people, where kids have lost parents, where old people who need that family support have lost it entirely. So there's a lot of long-term need there. Every single member of the Armenian nation has lost a close family friend.